guys, and welcome back to Battlefront updates and another Star Wars Battlefront news roundup. It's now less than 2 weeks left until E3 and the big gameplay reveal of Star Wars Battlefront. I'm sorry for the lack of videos lately, but I've been quite busy the last few weeks of this term in my university, and on top of that, we haven't really had any major Battlefront news, to be honest. Let's start off with the 2 official Battlefront posts that has appeared since I did my last news video. First off, we have one called How We Used Photogrammetry to Capture Every Little Detail of Star Wars Battlefront. In this post they explain, just like the title suggests, how they have been using photogrammetry, which basically allows them to take pictures of real life objects and turn them into very detailed 3D models. This is no news since they have already explained it before, but something that we can be sure of is that this game will look absolutely incredible. If you're interested in some more details of where they went and the technical aspects of photogrammetry, make sure to check out the post yourself. The next post they published a few days ago talks about how they are creating the actual graphics for the new game from the photogrammetry they talked about in the previous post. This post is also pretty technical, which I don't want to bore you with, and it's better if you read it for yourself, but it does however shine some light on some gameplay aspects, which sounds really cool. They explain that the physics-based rendering system they use makes sure that all materials react properly and looks as realistic as possible. And one really cool feature they mention is that if you example walk into the mud on Endor, it will stick to your armor, and if you then walk into water, it will rinse off. Same goes for Sullust, where your armor will be covered by the ash and soot as you're playing. This is another feature that truly shows the extreme quality of the graphics we can expect from the new Star Wars Battlefront. I will stand by my point though, pretty graphics doesn't make a game, pretty graphics and awesome gameplay does. I have 2 more pieces of news for you guys. First off, we got the news from the official Star Wars Battlefront Twitter account that you will be able to customize your character heads in the new Star Wars Battlefront. This sounds like a pretty cool feature, being able to switch between different heads, like the Celestan, Human and Ishitib we could see in the trailer. I'm guessing that these will be purely cosmetical and not really affect gameplay, and that you will somehow unlock them after meeting certain thresholds or challenges and so on. I just hope that they won't be exclusive for deluxe editions or stuff like that. The question though is what sort of customization the Empire will be getting. I'm not sure how to really customize a Stormtrooper but still keep it canon, but I guess time will tell. Anyways, I'm 100% for customization as it adds another layer of goals to hit in the game and something for you to actually work towards. Lastly, we have some short news from my 10-page featurette I read about Battlefront in a Swedish gaming magazine. This featurette contained very little details about the game itself and more about the people who work with it and how they got the game in the first place. Overall, a very good read, but not really something I can easily summarize in a video. Anyways, the thing that really caught my eye is when they said that the new Battlefront game is focused on a younger audience than the Battlefield franchise, and that the threshold to play the game isn't as high. This is not really any big surprise to me, as the old games were a lot more friendly, so to say, and not the whole realistic war game like the Battlefield franchise has always been. It's also interesting that they say that the game will have a lower threshold compared to Battlefield. It will mean that they can reach a larger audience to play the game, but it also means that they need to keep it at a level where you will still be awarded for skill and not feel like you can get killed by a completely new player unfairly. I guess that's the sort of stuff we game changers will be able to help out with in the future to tweak the game into the best it can possibly be balance wise. But overall it's understandable that they will make it easier to play than Battlefield. Anyways, that brings this news roundup to an end. Expect more videos in the near future as I'm gonna have a lot more free time, and on top of that the E3 is coming up with an explosion of news. I will see you guys soon again, and as always, may the force be with you.